your Asian win basket, man. Not smart. But at the same time, it's like, because I remember somebody told me, he was like, bro, you doing too much, bro. Like, he was like, it wasn't saying like I was doing something bad, but he was like, you trying to do too much at one time. It was like you trying to fight like 5 people at one time. You feel me? It was like just one by one. It be like that now to this day. Like I still be on other shit, trying to
get more. You know what I'm saying? Take on multiple.
And it feels so normal to me. It feels so normal.
But we don't gotta adapt it to it. Yeah. We don't gotta adapt it to it. So how is that balancing coming along? How is that? You know what I'm saying? Working out for you.
Year 1, because I got 2 kids.
Right.
Really, so during the pregnancy, because that count too. If you get, you know. And then, because I started rapping at 18, I was still young, bro. So, you know, balancing life out, trying to figure out life, and then at the same time being a young entrepreneur. You know, it took a lot out of me. Like, I miss a lot of time.
What you mean it took a lot out of you?
Good. Thank you for saying making me. It took a lot of my energy for me to. Not even energy, but it's like I had to focus more energy towards my children, my kids and shit.
Versus the music
and everything. And then at the same time, it's like, and then that's where the balance come out. Because then I started realizing I'm like, damn, I'm doing too much of this. You feel me? Now I'm starting to take my losses on this. And that's the money and business. And looking at yourself like, damn, I could have been here. But at the same time, it's like, you know, you feel me? I had this shit to do too. So I started realizing I had to balance shit out. So, you know, started balancing shit out. And then it's like, damn, I was the one who was goddamn bringing shawty down. I was the one who was fucking around. I was doing this. But I'm a real uplifting ass nigga. You feel me? Like, I'm not finna just try to use my whole, like, at the end of the day, bitch, like, lady, queen, we growing together. You feel me? So it's like, I'm thinking about what can help you and what's gonna help me. Well, regardless, my mind is already worried about how the hell I'm finna grow, but now she in my life. Because at the end of the day, regardless, even if me and Shawty don't work, I'm gonna be like, depending on how far we life, we got kids, I'm gonna be like, Shawty, you gotta do good. Like, you gotta have something for yourself. I want that because my kids got looking up to something, but
now, do you? I'm sorry to cut you off, but do you still help her achieve that even if she move on?
Nah.
Yeah, no. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you hit for 100 M's. Okay. Your baby mama done moved on. How much you giving her?
What I put on?
How much you giving her?
And she got a nigga?
And she got a nigga. Out of 100 M's, it's your baby mama. How much you giving her?
She really ain't getting shit.
Damn.
Nah. Now it's time to keep receipts.
What's that receipt, bro?
Yeah, everything I buy, that's the good, that's the money. It doesn't matter. My kids,
so you
my
still
kids
doing for the kids?
Yeah, hey, my kids turn 16, 17. Oh yeah, my kids get allowance 25.
So what about these niggas? Shit, we probably can say Future. Baby mama still, he probably put a baby mama still in the house, and she still probably got a nigga running in and out.
And that's it.
And I don't mean, you know what I mean? No slander. You know what I mean? I'm just hype. You know what I mean?
If she ain't dating, if they locked in, married, Russell Wilson, Sierra, I'm not buying no house. I'm not finna buy it.
Oh no, for sure. If it's the husband, then you got that.
Yeah. Now this just some nigga that you
random shit
because
just
I'm gone.
You knowing this random shit, bro.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna be like, hey, you feel me? Like,
but this nigga she choosing to have around, be in the house with your son. So it's just
I don't even because I don't even bring women around my kids.
Yeah, with stepdad shit.
My kids until my kids get older, so they can tell me and talk to me
about yeah. Would you say? Okay, let me ask you. It's 2 parts to this one question. Because it's like, what would you tell your younger self? And is it like, does it ties into how you're raising your son, like your younger self? You kind of get what I'm saying?
I just like steady, bro. Grind and just, is so many more avenues. There's too many avenues out here. Just.
Sometimes they need detail, though, because I've been one of the ones where somebody told me something, but I'm like, bro, that's not. They tell me go get a job, but bro, that's not telling me nothing. Yeah. Like, how do I fill out the application? How do I finish the W-2? Like, bro, that ain't telling me nothing. You give yourself like, bro, Hey, I want you to study, I want you to grind, but I'm finna show you where. You know what I mean?
Patience, that mental patience. You feel me? Because it's like, that shit, I get irritated by shit. I be like, bro, what the fuck? You feel me? But it's like, man,
just chill, just patient, just shake, breathe.
Yeah, because if you really want it, you gonna get it.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then times I done came up, I'm like, bro, that money, go fucking open the business, put $100 into a fucking LLC.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And then from there, it's just, that creates so many avenues. Even if your LLC is a fucking non-for-profit and you don't really do nothing with it, or if you don't even plan to really like open a business, but just like have an LLC and just build the credit on it. But at the same time, they say energy switch. So, cause I remember, bro, it was times where I used to want to like break the same. You feel me? Never got a break. Never seen a break. Never seen the whole thing. But it's like, you know, I seen, you know, but it's like, it's just like you manifest things. You get things that you wanted. You feel me? And that shit come. You feel me?
Cause you said you manifest things and it comes. So you being an artist, how big of a role does that play into your music?
The things that I want for myself and that I will achieve, I haven't reached it yet. I haven't got it yet.
What I'm asking is, how do you control your tongue in your music?
With the influence, everything like that. Okay.
How do you control your tongue with your music?
See, when I speak, mainly my music, if you dissect it, it's mainly about just like winning, living a good life, popping shit, doing your thing. You feel me? And you know, a little bit of the past and a little bit of the future. I might talk about being on a yacht. I might talk about being on a PJ. Never been on one yet, but you know it's gonna happen. But that's where the future comes. Then I might talk about some shit that don't happen. But at the same time, it's like for the people. For the people that's listening, like most of the time, like, you know, I would hope they hear just life and not necessarily just like, because you wouldn't even get that energy, no thugging and killing shit. Like, you feel me? You might get a little thug, you know what I'm saying? A little something like, you feel me? Or have it come up to you. But, I wouldn't think you'll go think about killing the nigga.
Is it important to control your tone with music?
It's important to be aware of the power you have. It's very important. Some people know. Some people, the industry know. The big people in the industry, they know. But the people that's doing it now is winning. They just lived it. Some people just lived it, and some people I really don't know. But you feel me? It's just like, and they just popping their shit. So it's like, but some people just put it out there.
You think we breaking generational curses now with the new technology age? We're more creative. We catching on with things at a younger age. Do you think we're breaking generational curses? And if so, what are some of the generational curses that's still holding us back?
Is division. Everybody just separate from something, like, but it's always been like that, from color, like from gangs to fucking religion to shit like that. So it's like, but they pushing out the fucking type of unity, the rainbow flags and shit. It's the wrong unity. I was just telling my sister the other day, no offense to those people, you feel me, but it's just like I was telling my sister the other day, they pushing all these like this shit, passing all these bills, talking about all this shit, trying to change the future. I'm like, we don't even know how to pass like that. You feel me? So it's like we really lost as a fucking community, a colony, a fucking United States, whatever. It's like,
do you? I'm sorry to cut you off, but do you think we headed? Do you think we're on the right path right now? Me, you, and everybody else that's our age group and coming up. Do you think we're on the right path right now? Headed to healing and breaking these generational curses.
Yeah. A lot of us are, and then some of us we just gotta go through experiences, and then that will help you help break them curses. verses, because at the end of the day, it's like everybody has their own little journey. Everybody has their own little thing that goes on within.